We're back with our M.C.I series. Today we're talking all about muscle ups, specifically a strict ring muscle up. So we're going to be rocking with that today. We're going to go over the mechanics, consistency, and intensity at all three levels, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, and show you some different transitions to get there. All right, so stick around. You're not going to want to miss out.
Okay guys, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to begin with the mechanics side of the strict ring muscle up, beginning first with our false grip. To achieve false grip, you will put the outsides of your wrists right on the rings, and then you are going to bend at the wrist and wrap your fingers around the rings, and you're going to hold on for dear life. So guys, here's what we're doing. Jesse is right up against the rings. He has his false grip. From here, he's going to squat down, hips straight down into what we call a catcher's squat. Notice his knees come out and his heels come up. From here, he will then lean back to a full extension of the arms. Notice his knuckles are touching together. From here, he will then do a ring row, keeping the knuckles together, pausing at the chest, and then return back to a full arm extension, keeping those knuckles still together.
All right, y'all. What David talked about as far as finding the false grip and the ring row, we're going to take that once you've been consistent with that and feel comfortable with it. We are going to take that and move on to the next stage, working on those transitions and sitting through at the top, getting to that dip position.
Okay guys, so now it's time for the intermediate stage of the ring muscle up progressions, starting with the sit through. Very similar to the false grip ring row, we have our false grip, catcher squat, laying on back to a full elbow extension. From here, Jesse will pull to his chest and pause. Then an aggressive sit through the rings into the bottom of the ring dip. Notice here, his elbow is above his shoulder, and his shoulder is touching the rings. From here, we'll then press up out of that dip to the top of that position, and then hold, and then back to the bottom of that dip. Same thing, shoulders on the rings, elbow above the shoulder. We'll then sit back to that chest position and pause again, and then back down to a full elbow extension.
All right, y'all. We're going to take those three positions that David covered, the ring row, to the sit through, to the dip. Once you get more confident in those, we can speed those positions up, take those pauses away, and really start to dominate those transitions. All right? Stick around. For the advanced athlete, we're going to cover a strict muscle up, but from the floor in an L-sit position. So we can mimic those on the high rings.
All right, you advanced athletes, it's time to get that strict muscle up. We're going to begin, of course, with our false grip. Grabbing those rings, twisting the wrist, and then you are going to sit your butt down on the floor, legs extended out straight in front of you. From here, let's put all the pieces together, pull into the chest, sitting through, pushing out of the dip. All right, guys, once you get consistent with the low rings and you're getting confident with it, you're able to get multiple reps. Let's hop up on those high rings. Let's work towards that first strict muscle up. Practice, practice, practice.
Here we go. All right, y'all. That is the M.C.I for our strict muscle up program. All right, so we covered the beginner, intermediate, and advanced. The big thing here is just to practice. Even if you do have a strict muscle up, it's never wrong just to keep practicing your transitions. All right, y'all, stay with it. Again, practice, 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 just like David said, and we'll see you on the high rings getting your first strict muscle up.
Oh, yeah, guys, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe, tag your friends, tell a buddy, comment below what you want us to talk about, tell us what you want to see. We'll see you in class.